This guy was a full hour late for their date, and when he finally showed up, he did something that completely shattered her heart. The girl was upstairs at the hotel, anxiously waiting. Finally, she spotted him. Jin-woo, drenched in sweat, came running over. A smile crept across her face as she checked her phone and fixed her hair. But when Yuna looked down again, she saw something that made her furious. She couldn't understand why a man who was already an hour late would do that downstairs at the hotel, and then just turn around and leave. Later, Yuna figured it out. Jin-woo had always been unsure about their relationship. Maybe it was because his family was dirt poor after he graduated high school, and years later, he was still just a regular bank teller. Or maybe it was because he wanted to work at headquarters, and worried that an office romance would hurt his career prospects. If you're so unsure about this, and worried about so much, why did you chase after me like everyone else in the first place? Yuna let it all out. But what she didn't know was that these were only surface-level reasons. For Jin-woo, his father's sudden death had affected him deeply, and even became a psychological burden he'd carry his whole life. Yuna meant too much to him. She wasn't just someone he could date casually and then break up with. He told Yuna he didn't mean to, and it really was just for a moment. He came right back afterward, but Yuna had already left. Heartbroken, Jin-woo asked her emotionally, "Why couldn't you just ask me directly? If you just asked me why I did that day, wouldn't that have solved everything?" After a silence, Yuna finally said what really mattered. "The reason you hesitated is because you want an ordinary life. You're afraid that being with me would take you further and further away from that ordinary life. That's why you did what you did." Right. At that, they both fell silent. Thinking back to when they first started at the company, the star student Jin-woo was always clumsy at work, constantly making Yuna stay late with him until midnight. But as his senior, Yuna never complained. She always patiently coached and helped him. Jin-woo gradually came to really enjoy this process. One night,